Ok, salutare tuturor și bine v-am regăsit la un nou episod din seria noastră de God of War Ragnarok. Ca de obicei, v-aș ruga să nu uitați să apăsați butonul de like, de subscribe și de share dacă vă place această serie și dacă vă place ceea ce fac eu pe acest canal. După cum bine știți, data trecută l-am creat pe Ragnarok. Acum așteaptă doar semnalul nostru și trebuie să mergem aici la Freya să vedem care e planul de atac, care sunt toate alea. Între timp, cum v-am spus, am făcut upgrade-urile la toate nebuniile astea. La skill-uri am făcut totul full. Bine, mai puțin la spear, că nu mai avem aici. Copilul e și el full. La armură aici, la amuletă, ne-am pus și noi aici niște chestii. Asta, după cum bine știți, le-am făcut pe episod. Totul e bine și frumos. Hai să mergem să vedem ce se întâmplă în poveste mai departe, cum să încheie. Eu cred că mai avem 2 episoade maxim.
So instead of them combining to form the Ragnarok beast, we did a workaround that left her out of it.
Well, hopefully he still shows up at Ragnarok to plunge his sword into the heart of Asgard.
And where is that exactly?
Only Sutter knows.
Doamne, cât îmi place cum arată acum toporul și cu cu lancile astea. Cu blade-urile astea. Arată prea mișto cu auriul ăsta așa. Se potrivește foarte bine cu armura.
When all the realm towers open at once, we'll see plenty, lad. Odin won't believe what's coming for him.
No. Odin had lifetimes to prepare for this. Whatever Groa's deception, he heard the truth as Tyr.
Uite, Valkyries.
Not underestimate him.
Rousing speech, brother. Very inspirational.
Wow.
Doamne, cum arată blade-urile.
Welcome back. Hildesfini informed me of your success. We've been planning accordingly.
Well, what would Ragnarok be without Ragnarok?
Who else agreed to join us?
True.
I see the Valkyries.
Better than that, they are reborn. Corporeal and uncorrupted, thanks to no small amount of Vanir magic. They're shield maidens now.
Nice.
And your brother?
He came through. The elves called a truce to unite against Asgard. That
Let's
gives
go.
us an advantage by air, and with Hell's army for a vanguard.
What about Sindri? Will the dwarves fight?
We haven't heard from him, but there's time yet. And I think we have what we need to clear a path for the Ragnarok beast.
Well, when you say it like that, why worry at all? Secret. It's good to see you so alive.
Oh, yes. I wasn't myself when last we met. I'm glad you're safe. My queen, the shield maidens will be divided among the forces breaching from Alfheim, Helheim, and here in Midgard. We stand ready.
Ok.
Kratos, Atreus, Mimir, please excuse me.
Oh. Good night then.
Freya, have you determined our path out of Asgard?
If the towers are the way in, we count on them being the way out.
And if they are not?
Then we all know what we signed up for.
True.
Our plan is only missing one thing. A leader.
That honor is yours. You have a righteous claim, and the respect of your troops. And you have faced this enemy before.
I held his invading army to a stalemate. This is our invasion, a siege on his terrain. I want our most experienced wartime general in the field. I don't care about the honors, I don't care about the prophecies and champions. I just need us to win.
Freya.
I know what I'm asking. Just sleep on it.
Deci noi suntem...
Here we are. Kratos, your tent is to the right, and Atreus, yours is to the left.
Mine?
A young warrior needs his own space, don't you think?
I do. Wow. Thanks.
Sleep on what we spoke of. Let me know in the morning what you decide.
Ok. Vreau să mă duc să iau chestul ăsta. Chestul. Chit că e finalul. Nu vreau să ratez chestul. Get some rest. Ok.
Excuse me. May I have a moment with Mimir?
Yep.
don't know what tomorrow brings, but if tonight is our last night, I'd like to spend it feeling something besides hate. Will you tell me one last silly story?
There's nothing I'd like more. Except perhaps a dance. Though I may have lost a step. Due respect, love, I don't tell silly stories.
You only tell silly stories.
I could never argue with you.
Mamă, și că mă gândesc că ăsta e finalul. Mai un pic.
Can I sleep here tonight?
Bă, de ce are armura schimbată? Alo? Bă, ți-am dat armură șmecheră. What?
You must quiet your mind.
I can't.
Then I will tell you a story.
If I fall asleep, promise you'll finish it tomorrow?
Of course. Now, close your eyes. There was an old man who chopped wood for his village. Every evening he bore the logs on his back and delivered his people. But the logs were heavy, and he grew weaker as time went. And one day, he threw down the logs as he could no longer bear their weight. And he called for death to come to him. And when death arrived,
Bă, sper că nu o să fie adevărată profeția aia. Că dacă e adevărată o să fie... Să lasă cu plâns, atâta vă zic. Parcă și mie mi-e un pic frică acum. Dar n-are mă cum, imposibil.
He's the only one who ever got my Damn fine woman she was. Apart from the taste in men, of course.
Brock.
She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people.
She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us, watching over us, leading us home.
Делай.
Does my request upset you? Death is a natural part of life, my love. I wish only to be prepared for when my time comes. Immortals must do such things. I am glad to have you prepare with me. You are quiet.
I have nothing to say.
Well, say something. I enjoy
Jest
hearing
chiar
your voice.
curios ce faci acum.
Funeral pyre. I would have chosen different.
Oh?
Mamă, e prima oară când mă pune să folosesc chestia asta de touch. Cu ăsta de slide chestii. Prima oară când mă pune în joc ăsta să-l folosesc.
In my land,
Touch screen. Bine că nu-i screen,
You
e
would have been
touchpad,
trapped in the
cred.
ground for eternity.
I would have you close to me.
How touching. My rotting corpse would bring you such comfort.
Ia uite. Touchpad. Da, touchpad, am zis bine. N-am citit prima oară și n-am știut cum se numește. Ne pune și până acum la sfârșit de joc să-l folosim.
You once tried to take charge of your ending, did you know?
That was different.
Circumstance, yes. But not in purpose.
Ce s-a auzit? S-a auzit ceva.
You prepare for a distant future. There is much time ahead of us.
I wish to better a future that will exist without me. Whenever that day comes. For you. And for our son. We will always walk together, Kratos. You will always be a part of me. I will always be a part of you.
When you are gone, that part of me dies as well. To feel your absence.
Culmination of love is grief. And yet we love, despite the inevitable.
Despite.
Open our hearts to it. When the pyre is spent, and you have gathered my ashes, spread them from the highest peak in all the realms.
Deci aici o
You
zis.
will do this for me.
Și dacă îmi vreau. Bine că am făcut-o deja, na, nu...
To grieve deeply is to have loved fully. Open your heart to the world as you have opened it to me, and you will find every reason to keep living in.
What's going on?
It is time.
I'll meet you outside, Father. Sir.
N-am înțeles niciodată totuși pe ce stau blade-urile astea. Lamele astea. Tot mă gândeam la o traducere pentru blades. Și cea mai logică mi se pare lamele. Lamele.
We'd hoped to fly into battle with you one more time, my queen.
Me too. But not as your queen. As sisters.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
Yes,
Let's go.
I will be your general.
It will be an honor to fight alongside you, General.
Aye, brother. I'll be right by your side. So, what are your orders?
To the temple.
Ok. Bun. Cam atât și cu acest episod, oameni buni. Următorul cred că o să fie ultimul. Deci, da. Dacă nu, ultimul o să fie penultimul și așa mai departe. Noi ne vedem data viitoare. Eu am fost Drew, v-am pupat, baftă lume, ceau, ceau.